I first heard it, I was like, oh, aren't you just, something? And then you start to really realize you cannot make excuses and make money at the same time. However, being in network marketing, the new slogan is you don't have to show up online, but you also don't have to make money. So if you're not going to show up, if you're not going to be the face of your business, if you are not going to put yourself out there, you're not going to make money. And not all of us are here for making money, and that's totally fine. Some of us are here for friendship and for the sisterhood and for all of that stuff, which is great. But if we're being honest, the majority of us came in because we're looking to make some type of money. And we need to be out there online being the face of our business. So we're going to talk a little bit about magnetic branding and attraction marketing. So we really have to get better at selling the solution and not the product. The company that I had come from before, it was just very like blast all of the products out there and just sell everything that you can. And, we're making a lot of our clients feel like they're just a number. We're making them feel like they're just here to be sold to. So we want to make sure that we're problem solving, that we're solving problems, selling a solution. So instead of just saying, hey, here's my skincare line, consider saying something like, well, who struggles with wrinkles creeping in? Or who struggles with, weight loss? Or are you perimenopausal and feel like you could injure anybody at any moment because you're just, your hormones are just going, right? So, one of the things that we were coached on is coming up with our I help statement. Our I help statement. So, an I help statement is really going to let your friends and your following know what it is you're looking to accomplish. What are you looking to help them with? So, my I help statement is I help tired women balance their hormones, lose weight, feel healthy on a budget. Okay. So I have them from all different angles. I don't even have to say over 40 or say over 50. There's women who have hormonal problems at the age of 30. There's women who are looking to get healthy in their 20s. So I didn't feel the need to cinch it in. But the on a budget, which is something that we always talk about with, we have affordable luxury products, right? So that's going to be so catching to people. So that's what people see when they come onto my social media, come onto my Facebook. That is going to be my I help statement. Figure out what you're good at and master it. Don't try to do everything at once. So for me, I came from a company where we were really strictly makeup and skincare. And when I first started, like I wore one eyeshadow color. Contour was not even a thing. Like I always looked like I fell in the mud when I tried to do contour. It was just never a good situation for me. And now I can do cut creases and halos and all of that stuff. But I've graduated now to a different stage in my life. I'm perimenopausal. So I'm relating to my avatar customer. I am my customer. I know what I need. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's going to give me energy. I'm going to get looking for something that's going to make me feel healthy, help me sleep at night, take away my hot flashes, my night sweats, help me not feel like I want to rage when somebody does something small. That's I'm selling to myself. So when you find your avatar customer, you're going to know how to better help that person. So try to really master doing one thing. That's just my biggest encouragement because I'm not so much doing the makeup anymore as I am doing more of the health and wellness. I just talked with Amber today about how to build an email list because that's something else that we were coached on doing. Making sure you're offering freebies, value, so like recipes or workout ideas, how to get your water in. These are things that we don't even. I remember Amber has said one time before, and I have to do the same. Sometimes I have to set a reminder on my phone to even drink water because you get so integrated in what it is that you're doing. You're like, oh my gosh, it's 6 o'clock. Did I even drink any water? And then you get older and you drink the water later, and then you're up all night long. It's like, well, that didn't work out so well. So there's other women out there that are looking for these tips. Like, how do you do it? Do you drink a 40-ounce whole entire water? Do you put flavor in it? That gives you the opportunity to talk about the vitamin C, about the electrolytes, about the sambucus. The class is through Megan Miles and Joan Robinson is who is offering the class. So if they ever do a freebie again, I would really encourage you to check it out. And then This was brilliant. A constant strategy for having content. So you can actually take 30 days and build your content and repurpose it all year long. That blew my mind. Like, take a calendar and write down your different strategies that whatever your content's going to be. Maybe you're going to do B-roll maybe one day. Maybe you're going to do, makeup one day, skincare one day, whatever it is, but you can change the verbiage on it. So save your original. We know Facebook's taken away all of our lives and things like that after 30 days, but do save your video and break it up and then save the original so you can change the verbiage on it. I guarantee you your whole following and all of your network is not seeing what you're posting every single time. So you could use that same video one time a month, 12 different times. So if you put it in for 30 days and create all of that content, you have a year worth of content. And yeah, you're going to throw in other things because the holidays are going to come and things like that. But if you have 12 different generic videos that you can put something else on, that's going to help you there. Um, Lead generation and recruitment. So you guys know Lego blocks, like those bigger Lego blocks. Think about having like 4 or 5 of those piled on top of each other. This is how the algorithm on Facebook works. So you make a post and it's going to show it to like your mom, your sister, and your best friend. They start commenting on it and a little bit of action happens, and then they start showing it to your next realm of people. So maybe like your cousins and your workmates and things like that. It literally has to go through like 3 or 4 rounds before you get into public. So the best thing that you can do to make that happen is to be engaging on your post with all of these comments that are coming back and forth. Ask questions. Before I learned to do this, somebody would say, "Oh, that's really cute." And I'd say, "Thank you." And then I'd move on with my life. Don't just do that. Say, "Thank you. Well, what did you like the most about it?" Keep the conversation going back and forth. When you get to a level of where you feel comfortable and you can take it over into Messenger, then the algorithm's really going to fire up for you. So I did a post that asked, "Solve this debate for me. Do noodles go in chili?" And it blew up. And I was in my messenger going, "You put cinnamon in your chili? Who taught you that? You put ramen noodles in your chili? Are you kidding? I've never heard of this." And now this is building relationships and building the algorithm where Facebook is now showing more of my stuff over a chili post. It can be something as simple as that. I post a good morning post every morning. And it can be something as simple as, well, what do you have on, what's your plans today? What are you doing for the weekend? Back and forth in here is how you're going to make it into public. Engagement equals conversions. So nurture, pitch, DMs, and convert. So that's what's going to happen when you're having these conversations inside of your post. Start with gratitude. Thank your followers. This one blew my mind too. Like I talk to my friends all of the time, but not so much my followers unless that they're friends. Not everybody that's following you you're friends with. We max out at 5,000, right? So message them, "Hey, did you follow me for my tips, my business journey, or whatever else you have going on?" For me, it would be my dad's journey. Are you following me for, tips or my business or for my dad's journey, and start that communication, find out what it is that they're following you for so you can nurture that relationship even more. Reels, this is a really good one. Reels should be 7 to 9 seconds for max impact. You want to focus on the watch time. Because again, with the algorithm and what Facebook wants to see is people watching your reels through their entirety. So if you're using the full time, 1 minute and 20 seconds, it better be one of the most engaging reels ever because people are tapping out after like 10 seconds because they're like, "Nah, I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to go." I mean, this is like literally how short all of our attention spans have become. 7 to 9 seconds is so easy, you guys. Like I said, save your lives, save some of these videos. You could save a live and break it up into 8 different 7 to 9 second reels easily. And you've got content for a whole entire week off of one live. That's so crazy. And the cool thing too is 7 to 9 seconds. if they watch it through, they're gonna be like, okay, wait, what just happened? And then they're gonna watch it through again. And now you just got a whole second view off of it. So make sure you're creating that excitement and giving them exactly what they're looking for, but really focus on that watch time. Consistency, growth, and mindset. And I know we hear it all of the time because it's so stinking important. You have to invest in yourself. I just invested in myself, the biggest investment I ever made since the 8 years that I have been inside of network marketing. Because if you guys saw Amber's daily chat not that long ago, she was talking about Chat GPT, which if you do not have it, ma'am, what are you doing? You have like a personal assistant. Use Chat GPT. But Amber said, I told Chat GPT that I wanted to be the highest paid person in pharmacy. And I was dying laughing because I had just told Chat GPT I wanted to make it to a level that nobody's ever made it before in pharmacy. So it will tell you like every single thing, but you're only going to get there if you invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Burnout is a serious thing. But like how many of you are eating your dinner while still checking your phone? Oh, my messages just went off. Oh, the team just said something. I mean, I know I'm guilty of it. I almost have to put that thing in a whole nother room. And then you're just so addicted to doing it. And so just getting to the messages and doing all of the things, right? You don't have to do that though. A healthy person, when I first started in network marketing, and people used to say, you have to fill your own cup before you can fill anybody else's. Ugh. I was like, stop saying that because I'm a normal person, because I'm a woman. And we consider filling our own cups to be what? Selfish, that we're taking away from our team. They trusted us, right? They trusted us to help them learn this business and do the things. Or our customers are reaching out and oh my gosh, if I don't respond back, what? They're gonna wait just like everybody else. What's gonna happen if you're standing in line at a store? How many of you have put your stuff down and walked out of line because you weren't gonna wait for the people in front of you? They have to wait because your self care is so important. Your mindset in what you're doing is so important. If you want this to be more than just a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, Millie Vanilli type of one hit wonder situation, you need to invest in yourself. You have to build a foundation. If you built a house on sand, beautiful beautiful house on sand, that house is going to crumble. It doesn't matter if you built it with brick, it doesn't matter what you built it with. If your foundation is not strong, that house is going to crumble. It's going to be the same thing with your business. If you want this business to be sustainable for the rest of your life, you have to make sure that you're building a foundation. And a lot of people don't like that because our brains have been programmed because a lot of people say, hey, girl, we're going to make X amount of dollars this year. No, you're not. No, you're not. And if you do, hallelujah to ya. But if you're not going to put the time into it, what are you going to make after that? That's not sustainable. That's building something that is going to crumble. That is going to build a business that isn't going to be sustainable for you. Don't chase ranks. Focus on your relationships with these people. If you want a sustainable business, ranks are awesome. I'm running for director this month. I've never been director before. You dang skippy, I'm doing everything I can do to get there, but I'm nurturing my following. I'm nurturing my customers. I'm giving them every single thing just like you would want. If you walk into a store, you want that person to tell you about the customer referral program, right? Because you can save money. You want people to tell you about the subscription program, right? Because you can save money. It's our job to do it. It's not our job to just sell them because it looks good in black and white on paper. It's our job to serve. It's our job to help them. And when you're truly helping and you're truly serving, your customers are going to come back and they're going to come back. I woke up this morning on a Monday morning to a delivery of flowers from a friend that used to be a client of mine. We have built that strong of a relationship. For some reason, she just took it upon herself to want to send me flowers today. I've never met this woman. She lives states and states away from me. We've never even shaken hands yet. It takes time to nurture these people, but look at what happens when you do. You're thought of. And it was a very humbling experience for me. But I put a lot of effort into making sure that my following feels loved. And when I'm on my lives, I'm not just, oh, look at this ombre lip I did. Half the time, I think I really stink at selling stuff because I'm too busy, like doing this bring the heat type of thing and trying to coach people in life on how to do, great things. And that's what they show up for. A sale today can be a customer for life. Keep growing so you can keep giving. Burnout happens when you chase numbers, not connections. That was like so big for me because I was so horrible at comparison when I came over here. Like, why in the heck can I not do what I was doing at the other company? Because I have a better mentor at this company. Because Amber pours into us the way a good mentor is supposed to pour into you. Because she teaches us the things that are going to be sustainable. This is not ever going to be a get rich quick scheme. There's no scheme here. This is a get rich someday after you put the sweat equity into it. And then you're going to thrive for the rest of your life. And you're going to leave a legacy for your children and for your grandchildren. I get emotional thinking about my granddaughters going, dang, grandma did all of this. I have a 4-year-old granddaughter, and my new one's going to be born on St. Patrick's Day. And by the time they're old enough to really understand what grandma's doing, grandma's going to have all the really cool stuff because grandma's busting her butt for it. But it's not going to be right here, right now. And when you wrap your brain around that, you are not going to eat one salad and fit in that size 4, girl. You're just not gonna. You got to do all the things all the time. You got to stay consistent. And that means taking care of yourself too. Define your success by sowing seeds, not just reaping them. So many of us are like, we just want to reap the benefits of it. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Do you know, if you think about Rocky Balboa, right? Remember when he ran up those stairs and he celebrated all that hard ass work that he put in? He busted it for that whole entire journey. Enjoy the journey. You're going to make it to the top of the mountain. What are you going to do when you're at the top of that mountain? You're going to celebrate it, but don't be mad at yourself that you didn't enjoy the walk. Don't be mad you didn't enjoy the run. Enjoy everything up to that point. Soak it all in. My daughter is having her last baby and she's dying right now. She is so sore. She's got 1 week to go. I said, babe, it's the last one. Soak it in because you're never going to experience it again. But this is the same situation. If when you make it up there, these little ticky tacky things to get up there to the top, enjoy every single last one of them. Show up, add value, and don't keep score. That's what I have for you.
Amazing. Amazing. I have 3 pages of notes. I am so happy. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming on here and sharing these things with us because it wasn't free for you, but you were being a leader and helping us. So we just want to say thank you. Everybody loved it. I don't know if you're like me. I try not to look at the chat because it
Yeah.
messes me up. The chat was giving you so much love, as you can see now too. We are just very thankful. I'm excited, you guys. Let's take this and run with it because, like you said, this is a journey. And it's true. It's true. When you build this, like it took me, think about it. It took me like 20 years to get to where I am. It's not going to take you that long, but the journey at it, and it will forever change your life. Pharmacy is my vehicle, but let's say for some reason we're not in network marketing no more. You are your brand for the rest of your life. You will be set no matter where you go, no matter what you do in life, because of what you're doing now, building your brand. It's huge, you guys. It's bigger than just what we're doing now. Even it's forever and it's going to be big. So I'm very excited. We are building something so big here, and I'm so happy to have you on the journey. And Darcie, she's on my board. She's doing it. She's gonna be one of our newest directors. And I bet you people already thought, like, they're probably like, oh, she's diamond with how she trains, how good she is. She's diamond. You are. You are. It's coming.
Well, I'm going to enjoy the journey all the way to it. I can
Yes.
tell you that
Yes.
much.
That's the best part. Me too. Thank you so much, you guys. And we will see you tomorrow. if you are 15% or above. And Jesse is going to be our speaker tomorrow for our leadership call. So I'm very excited for that. If you're not on our leadership calls, let's get to 15%. Let's do it. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Darcie. We love
Yep.
you.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you.
You've been so great.